Okay, how's it going, guys? I'm going to go through some basic updating of your website so you have the ability to do this on your own. And let's kick it off with the homepage. I've just typed in your URL, and I'm going to type in manager after 158surfandskate.com. I'm in Safari. You can use Firefox, IE, any browser. Google Chrome's good. I'm going to send you a email with your login if you don't already have it. I'm going to use my login for this, and now you see the back end, or the MODx view of what the website looks like. The homepage for SEO, for Google SEO purposes, is named Outer Banks Surf and Skate Shop, just because that will help and as we come up in the rankings. And I'm just going to click on that on the left hand side, and then I'm going to hit the edit button here, and boom. I'm going to go through each of these fields really quickly so you know what they are. The title will correspond to what you see. And let's go ahead and pull up the website in another tab so you can see it. So the title is going to be right in this area. 158 Surf and Skate is there for every page, and then Outer Banks Surf and Skate Shop, that's what's in your title field. It's also going to show up in the meta tags, which is good for SEO. The long title is going in your meta tags, the description as well, and then the URL this description is meta tags. The URL alias is actually what the what you would type in if you wanted to actually type out the URL. You don't have to do that for the home page, but for other pages you can see the about page is called Our Story. So, and shop is called shop. So Outer Banks Surf Shop.html is what your home page is called. The summary is a field that you want to give a brief description about what the page is. This will be helpful in the shop area, as a lot of the I believe these descriptions here are pulled from that field. Other pages pull from that field as well. So I just put in 158 Surf and Skate is the local Outer Banks surf shop based in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. And I'll correct that. Our indoor skate ramp also makes us the best Outer Banks skate shop. So the template that you'll use for homepage, it's going to stay homepage, pretty obvious there. Menu title is home. That's what these if you were to actually show it in the menu, you'd click here, and then the home page would show up to the left here of shop. So you don't have to worry about that. Really, you don't have to worry about many of the navigation changing, because I've already configured that for you. But I'm going to go ahead and save and continue editing. I've just changed that to continue editing, and that'll get the change there for that little misspelling going. And then what I wanted to really show you is the copy. Springtime is what is editable on the home page. So this right here, this area, springtime, you can change that. The other fields are kind of static. They'll stay the same, except for these 3 photos or images in your photo slider. And these are something I think, Mark, you'll want to swap out as you get you know, different brochures, or you know, another shred camp brochure, or maybe another amazing photo. I know your graphic skills will be good to just create any image that is the exact dimensions of and I didn't put that. Well, what I'll do, I'll kind of add these here so you know the exact dimensions, but I'm going to bring it over into Firefox here, and I can tell you exactly what those dimensions are going to be, and then I'll update the description. So let's see if I can have a look. So it's 877 by 434, and I'll pause this and update the MODx system and then come back. So sit tight. Okay, back. You can see now I've made the changes. So in these images, you've got 3 of them, image 1, 2, and 3. You'll note that the 877 by 434 pixels are the dimensions that you want to make these big photos or images in your slider. You can see that the description it will correspond to what you have in this area as you hover over the image, so you can put whatever you want there. I've gone ahead and pulled out an image in Photoshop, which I'm gonna make, I'm gonna use just the select marquee tool and use 877 and 434 as my fixed ratio, and that way I'll make sure that it's gonna come out so that it fits in that area. There's another way we can, I'll show you two ways to do this. This will be the first one. So I'm just copying that. This is a giant image that I've taken, and then I'm gonna bring it down now by reducing the image size, just doing edit image size, and best for reduction, make it a little sharper. So there's the actual image, properly sized. I'm gonna save it for the web. It's JPEG, and I'm just gonna dump it in this folder here, images, and we'll call this is Dylan Jones. Okay, so we've got a image now ready to go. If we wanted to replace this one, we can. I'm gonna save it in another little sticky note so I remember it and we can put it back, but we'll click the insert button and we'll go find it on our local machine by hitting choose file. I know that I put it in my 158 folder under images and we called it Dylan Jones, and if I upload that, there it is. So it looks like these, I'm gonna delete these. I don't know what those are doing there. Some fishing photos, but I'll go ahead and delete these. And now I'll select that just by clicking on it, and boom, if I save and continue editing now, you'll see if we either click the preview button, that's one way we can see the page. Boom, right in the slider, we've got a new image. So that's it in a nutshell. Really, for your homepage, I think you can get a lot of you know, brand new images, your new t-shirt lines, whatever you want to showcase. It'll be really easy for you. And now we'll jump in to I'll just change it back really quick, and I'll jump into the other way that you can actually, if you don't have Photoshop, you can do your editing within the MODx system. And that's kind of good for somebody who might be doing this at the shop. So, all right, we'll drop this back here and save. And now we'll just check if we refresh the page. I think it's already done. Yep. So the other method that you'd go about creating an image that's properly sized, if we wanted to insert, and we just choose a file, say we've got a really high quality photo that you've, I'm just gonna pick one at random here and upload it. Now, if these big photos that are super heavy, they may not show once we start editing it because they're so high quality, and they take a little bit of time to edit, or take a little bit of time to upload, but they'll eventually get there, and we can still resize them to the exact dimensions that we want. Sometimes if they don't upload, you just have to cancel and do it again. It might be really good idea if you can bring it into Photoshop and drop it, decrease the size to closer to that 877 by 434. It looks like this one is taking too long. I'm going to try it again. Let's see, we'll just pick one at random. Okay, and I believe, let's see which one that was. I believe that one was 141 was the one I was using. Might have been 191. Oh, it might have been 195. Yeah. Okay, can we see that's super large? That's the real high quality one. So instead of just inserting that, I'm going to click on this edit button here, which is this icon. And this will pop up another image editor window. We can resize, and we can do 877. Got 582, or we can uncheck constrain the proportions and do 434. And that'll allow us to save by clicking the check box. Actually, we click the check, and then we'll save, and then we can give it another name. We can reduce the quality a little bit. We'll call it something that we remember, which is spy glasses, and click save. And I believe now, if we go back, we'll need to refresh this. We should see it. I'm just closing that window, and then looks like that didn't take. Let's try it once again. These files are so big, it's great to hitting insert. It's great to do them in Photoshop first if you can, which I'm sure you'll be able to. So hitting the edit button here, I'm gonna resize 877. And it doesn't show up just because it's such a big file. Hit save. And let's bring it down, JPEG low. There we go. Okay, you know what I wasn't doing was hitting that checkbox. So now that I've done that, I see, I bet we'll see this once we refresh. And I think we can just do that. We can go up, and okay, this time we didn't name it. It's just it attaches that underscore and 1 on it, and there we go. That's a better image. Hit save, and then if we refresh our home page, boom, there's our new image. Looks like we didn't do that. I didn't do that the exact dimensions that it needed to be. I'm going to check this in Firefox and find out what dimensions I shrunk it to, and then we can correct it. Uh, 653 by 434. So that was it must have been a mistake that I made in the editing, but you get the sense. You can play with that. You can, if you want, we could do this again. Resize 877. 434. And we'll call it spy. Okay, and I'm just closing out all of these again, and let's see if we now have a file called spy. There it is. We'll hope that's a little bigger. Looks like it's a little bigger. Yes! So, hitting save now. We can go back and refresh this page by right-clicking and hitting reload, and then boom. So, 2 ways to do it. I hope that's been helpful. The next screencast I'm going to do is maybe a product one on how to upload your new photos for your t-shirts, throw in some colors and prices and quantities. Hope this has been helpful, guys. Cheers.